Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Our teacher this week is Tara Brach. If you don't know Tara Brach's work, it's well worth doing a search for some of the books she has written. I really do love her simple wisdom. And today's meditation message is a very good example of the simple wisdom that you'll find in Tara Brach's work. Somebody, good morning. Hello, great seeing you. Let's get into it. Our daily interactions with the humans around us is a constant back and forth dance. We build boundaries to protect ourselves, yet we yearn to break those barriers down for a chance at true connection. Danae, good morning. Happy Tuesday morning to you. Great seeing you. Hello. Tara Brach, a renowned meditation teacher, suggests a very simple metaphor for understanding human behavior. She says, imagine you are walking in the woods and you see a small dog sitting by a tree. As you approach it, it suddenly lunges at you, teeth bared. You're frightened and angry, but then you notice that one of its legs are caught in a trap. Immediately your mood shifts. From anger and concern, you can see that the dog's aggression is coming from a place of vulnerability and pain, and that this applies to all of us. When we behave in hurtful ways, it is because we are caught in some kind of a trap. The more we look through the eyes of wisdom at ourselves and another, the more we cultivate a compassionate heart. I mean, it's a really simple little story, but it describes behavior so well. Our meditation journey today places our attention on the humans in the world around us with a reminder to see not just the actions on the surface, but look deeper. We can learn to set and maintain strong boundaries and yet still love at the same time. Because the truth is that hurt people. And our self-protective reaction to each other's pain so often just cuts deeper into what are already old wounds. When we remember to see deeper, that there is always a deeper cause to the actions, then we can respond with a strength that comes from love, and we can even hold our boundaries without spilling any more blood. Tara Brach says, extend an act of kindness each day. No one has to know. It can be a smile, reassuring words, a small favor, without expecting something in return. Good morning, Charlene. Hello, great seeing you. The true change makers are those who boldly show up as love while refusing to participate in whatever does not come from love. The last thought from Tara Brach is the spiritual path is not a solo endeavor. In fact, the very notion of a self who is trying to free her or himself is a delusion. We are in it together, and the company of spiritual friends helps us realize our interconnectedness. Surround yourself with more people who are adamant to live by the rule of love, and who can radiate that love even when they are clearly saying no. We are in this together, and the company of strong friends helps us step into our own strength too. If you're ready, you can close your eyes, and we'll slip away on today's journey together. Let's start with the first few big breaths. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine. Lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. While you continue your full body breathing, while your body rises with every inhale and falls with every exhale, imagine for a moment a green leaf on a tree. And as you inhale and rise and exhale and fall, try and form an image of the leaf inhaling and exhaling. This leaf breathes in what we think of as toxic, what we think of as bad. It breathes in the carbon dioxide and the air around it. And inside the leaf, a little bit of magic happens. A beautiful alchemy that turns what we think of as toxic into what we think of as good. Oxygen. This leaf exhales for us oxygen so that we can breathe. Now imagine for a moment we are all the green leaves on that tree. And together we are inhaling the dark clouds around us, breathing it in, and then transforming those dark clouds into light, into love, and breathing that light into the world around us. Watch as the darkness around our tree become replaced with light, with love. Watch how the light around our tree grows until we see more trees. And we realize our tree is not the only one breathing in the dark clouds, breathing out light. There are more trees. A reminder this morning from Terebrach was, we are in it together, and the company of spiritual friends helps us realize our interconnectedness. While we should each be a source of light for the world around us, we also need to surround ourselves with others who are clearly sources of light, because it makes our light shine stronger. It's easy to get caught up in everything bad in the world. But there have been times when the world has been in an even worse state. We have to recognize the good. And we have to recognize the good people and surround ourselves with those. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left, forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left. Lean your upper body over to the right. Left again. And right one more time. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least becoming as present as we possibly can be right now, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, we'll take these next few big breaths together. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips into your body and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly, and you are invited to follow. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, our journey today is called TONGLEN, and it is the practice of looking at the humans around us and reminding ourselves that everyone is fighting some battle that we may not know about. Take your next big breath. We start the journey of Tonglen closest to home, and then we'll make the circle bigger. So first, bring to your mind the people that you share a home with, or perhaps the people that you used to share a home with. Bring them together in your mind, see the group of them together. You can do the exercise for the whole group, or perhaps today someone specifically catches your attention. And I want to remind you that we can include in our exercise those who are currently still here, human on our planet, and those who have departed. You can include them too. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, use a bit of imagination. Just imagine that you could see yourself inhale the dark clouds around them. Whatever it is that they might be dealing with, or might have had to deal with when they were here. Breathe those dark clouds deep into your belly, and as you fill your belly up, feel the transformation happening inside of you. How when those dark clouds come in contact with the light of your love, they are transformed. And then as you exhale, breathe the light into the space around these humans. And watch their faces as they recognize the light around them. Take your next big breath. As you look at this human or this group of humans, are you able to recognize fellow souls having their human experience? We'll make our circle slightly bigger, and this time include all of your close family, all of your relatives in that circle. Make sure we've got mother, father, brothers, sisters, uncles, aunts, grandparents, great-grandparents, children, cousins, nieces, and nephews. Bring the whole group together in your mind and either do the exercise for the whole group or for whoever stands out to you today. Perhaps you have an idea of something specific that someone's dealing with. Then as you breathe in, see yourself inhale their dark clouds. Breathe it deep into your belly, and as you hold it, feel how that warms up inside of you. When those dark clouds come in contact with the light of your love, they become transformed. See yourself exhaling light into the space around these humans. Watch their faces light up as they recognize the light. Take your next big breath. We'll make our circle bigger still. This time, try and include everyone you know in your circle. Add friends. Add friends of family members. Add colleagues. Add clients. Have a whole big group in your mind. And as you inhale, you could do the exercise for the whole group, all these humans in your life. Or perhaps someone stands out to you today, because perhaps you know what this person might be dealing with. As you breathe in, see yourself inhaling all of their dark clouds. Whatever pain, whatever suffering they may be dealing with, breathe it deep into your belly and hold it there for a moment. Feel how your belly warms up. How dark clouds are turned into light. And then exhale light into their space. Into the space around them, and watch their faces light up as they recognize the light. Take your next big breath. As you look at these humans, can you for a moment recognize fellow souls having their human experience? Let's make the circle really wide now. Include all of the humans that you brush shoulders with. All of the faces without names. Sometimes we sit in our bubbles at a traffic light, and for a moment we have a recognition of these other humans in their bubbles. Or we walk through a shopping center, and for a moment we realize all these humans we are brushing shoulders with, each of us on our own mission, passing fleetingly. Bring to your mind as well those faces you perhaps see often. It could be a cashier, could be a waiter, could be a petrol station attendant, could be a security guard. Add them to your big circle too. Perhaps one of these faces stand out to you today, or else do the exercise for the whole group. As you inhale, breathe in all of their dark clouds. Breathe it deep into your belly. Hold it there for a few moments and feel how those dark clouds warm up in your belly and turn into light. Now breathe light into their space and watch their faces light up as they see the light. Take your next big breath. Can you for a moment recognize fellow souls having their human experience? Now one more time, bring your attention to this circle, these beautiful humans coming together, clearly being sources of light for the world around them. But also, of course, even in our circle, everyone might be fighting their own battle that we don't know about. Bring these humans together in your mind, in your heart. And as you take a deep breath, inhale whatever dark clouds anyone here might be dealing with. Hold it in your belly. Feel how your belly warms up as these dark clouds are turned into light. And breathe into our circle even more light than there already is. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips in and settles in every part of your body. One more big breath in and hold. As you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll read to you one more time Tara Brach's words for us this morning. She says, imagine you are walking in the woods and you see a small dog sitting by a tree. As you approach it, it suddenly lunges at you, teeth bared. You are frightened and angry, but then you notice that one of its legs is caught in a trap. Immediately your mood shifts from anger to concern. You see that the dog's aggression is coming from a place of vulnerability and pain. This applies to all of us. When we behave in hurtful ways, it is because we are caught in some kind of trap. The more we look through the eyes of wisdom at ourselves and at one another, the more we cultivate a compassionate heart. Tara Brach's words: extend an act of kindness each day. No one has to know. It can be a smile, reassuring words, a small favor even, without expecting something in return. And then she says, the spiritual path is not a solo endeavor. In fact, the very notion of a self who is trying to free her or himself is a delusion. We are in it together, and the company of spiritual friends helps us realize our interconnectedness. We can learn to set and maintain strong boundaries and yet still love at the same time. Because the truth is that hurt people. And our self-protective reaction to each other's pain so often just cuts deeper into what are already old wounds. When we remember to see deeper, that there is always a deeper cause to the actions, then we can respond with a strength that comes from love, and we can even hold our boundaries without spilling any more blood. The true change makers are those who boldly show up as love while refusing to participate in anything that doesn't come from love. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this old Tibetan Buddhist wisdom, Tonglen. Inhaling pain and suffering, exhaling love and joy. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the reminder, when I look at the humans around me and in the world at large, to not be blinded by just the actions that I see. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for being reminded that that is a soul having a human experience. And while the human experience might be one of lashing out in pain, there is a soul with wholeness on this human journey. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning how to see through this lens, how to have boundaries, but how to hold those boundaries with a heart filled with love, so that my reaction to someone's pain doesn't just cut even deeper into old wounds. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for being on this journey with us. Thank Thank you for recognizing the souls around you having their human experience. Hey Anthony, good morning. Beautiful day to you. Maggie, hello, wishing you a beautiful day. Nella, good morning. Awesome seeing you. Have a great day to you as well. Thank you, Danae. Thank you, Sunmay. Thank you all for being on this journey with us. Lots of love to you all. Thank you, Charlene. Ciao, ciao.